Okay. Let's quickly get into this. I think my goal will be to go to first undying encounter. Okay. I don't want it repeating my words. 1 sec. I think it's fixed. Okay. Now let's go through. Do you want the... No. It's not going to help me much. Okay. There we go. This should be where it starts getting good. Man, this is going to be fun to finally fight like Mad Dummy soon, actually. Mad Dummy's going to be our next true, like, fight. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's... We're going to ignore any mistake that goes on in this cubing part of the challenge. Because, well, I've been doing a lot of this with muscle memory breaks, especially. Okay. Yes, I did fight him. Of course I did. Okay. As long as he fought me. Wait, how am I still alive? Oh wait, yeah, it's because I won. Okay. Anyway. Let's... This is going to be a very long ways to the next fight, especially with all these inputs and Monster Kid. Apparently Monster Kid's actually going to be doing us some harm this run, but in the ways he doesn't expect, talking to us. So yeah, Monster Kid is even a challenge in this. Does anybody not do my weakness? Who doesn't talk in this game? They're my new friend if they don't talk in Undertale. They're my favorite character. I don't think there is a character that doesn't talk. Let's see. I mean, I guess the frogs don't talk. They don't really understand much of anything. So, I guess they're my friends. Because they don't talk. Yay. Okay. Let's do some more cube solves. Because that's all I can do right now. Well, no, I didn't capture them. I kind of failed at my own job. Please don't hurt me. And if I was that guy's boss, I would have fired him instantly. I was just told the one job I gave him, he failed, honestly. Though, actually, I know Papyrus, so I wouldn't fire him. Wait, never mind. I guess if I didn't know him and he just completely failed, I guess I would fire him. Because he literally just had the one job to get a human, and he failed at it. I'm clearly in the bushes, right behind that text box. Can't you see me? No? There's a text box in the way. And bushes. I guess you're right, you can't see me. I think that's the point, though. Congratulations, you're a failure at failing. Yay. How messed up did I make this cross? Oh my. Why is orange over here? Oh man. I was not thinking about my cross. I can never look at that thing the same way ever again. That was painful. Let's hope we don't fail as much as Papyrus did at sparing Undyne way later in the game. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, if we're going to at least make a conversation, make it so you can understand a little bit better on who's talking in this part. Maybe make them glow a bit. Can we have a glow in the editing of this video? I'd really much enjoy that. Okay. You see, ... No excuses, only victory. Please no excuses, actually. I kind of need to get out of this conversation to be able to progress in the game. I'm just kind of stuck here in the bushes. You guys are taking an extremely long conversation. Like, look at how slow you guys are progressing to talking. Can you guys, like, do stuff on your own without me being here? Like, can you actually, like, finish a conversation while I'm not around? I have to press so many buttons just for you guys to move on to your next dialogue. You guys, like, have problems and stuff. I don't know if I can fix those. I mean, I could just make a mod of this game that doesn't require inputs and everything auto-scrolls. But what fun is that? That'd actually be crazy if I did that just to beat this challenge. So I'd have to replay the entire game again. Maybe it's not worth it. Does that mean I have to fight, like, all of the bosses again that I've already fought? I kind of don't want to do that. So, I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to be stuck with an hour per conversation. I actually need to get through this conversation. Wait, one sec. I actually need to get through this. Wait, I now have a limit on how long these streams go. Oh no. Oh, a limit on how long these streams can go. It's an hour and a half. Now we get the entire situation where Undyne's about to shoot us with a laser cannon, stops, and then Monster Kid says hi to us, which we don't actually want to happen. We actually kind of want to be normal and sophisticated. Yep, there's Monster Kid, and I got an input, so that was awesome. Can we get a smart kid in this room, please? I can't take much more of this guy. He talks too much. And I mean literally, he talks too much. I think I'm going to barely progress the game. We've got through one conversation, and it's been $12 minutes. Wow, actually, I'm surprised. Maybe we'll just keep going then. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, it's only been 12 minutes of that conversation. Oh god. 12 minutes on dialogue is awful. Who put so much dialogue in this game? Oh wait, actually I know who. Oh there. Welcome in. Actually I know who put all the dialogue in this game. Yep. Hello everybody. Monster Kid, can you stop talking to me, please? You're kind of making me solve more Rubik's Cubes. See, they're all dying on my live chat. They can't handle all of these cube solves. they're dying here. They're literally dying. I don't know how you've managed this, but you've somehow killed the entire live chat. Rest in peace. They're all kind of just gone now. Unless you want to stop talking in the next dialogue box, which I don't think is going to happen. I think we're going to be stuck here for just a little bit. Only a little bit, though. It didn't take 10-12 minutes to watch Papyrus talk to Undyne. There was none of that whatsoever. I can move. We're just skipping the save point. So these require inputs. So something tells me we're not done with solving cubes yet. That I think it's going to take 2 inputs per flower. Yay. Okay, let's get to this. The first inputs I have to do in the overworld to be able to get through this all. Okay, we picked it up. Now to drop it off the cliff or something. Probably both options. How are even the flowers causing me problems? This is going to be fun. It's been over 3 days of hours in this game, and we haven't even gone past Undyne. I think I just need to start cubing a little bit faster. Just a little bit though. Not too much, but just a little bit. Okay. Let's throw another flower. That's all I can do, is throw flowers. It's very entertaining. You should try it sometime. Just grab flowers and go. I'm sure that will go well, especially if those flowers are owned by someone. Then it will definitely go well. You might not ever be able to talk to that person again, but it's fine. That's worst case scenario anyway. Okay. I like to say okay a lot. Especially while solving. I just realized that's an interesting habit. Okay. How did I forget how to do an A-perm? That's concerning. How did I forget to do an A-perm? I think I'm going to get to the first undine part, which is actually pretty far away, but we're not going to talk about that. And then that'll be the stream, but this should be somewhat fast. Minus the fact it takes 2 solves to throw a stupid flower. Okay. I hate these flowers. Almost as much as Monster Kid talking to me. But what can you do? I'm supposed to be a pacifist. Okay. Throw! Now to pick up another one so I can finally cross this bridge. Yay! I want to cross bridges. They're fun. Trust me, crossing bridges is better than not crossing bridges. I mean, I guess both are bad for me, but this one doesn't finish a challenge and the other one gives me more Rubik's Cube solves, but I think we got this. Just the last flower to chuck across the world, and then I can finally move past the bridge. Yay! This should not be taking this long. Not gonna lie. Just a Y-perm, and then we can finally Of course. I'm not even gonna try. We're just doing 3 cube solves to get out of the battle by fleeing. We're just gonna run. There's no point in doing extra cube solves just to spare instead of flee. No point. Okay. Let's just leave like a tree does. I'm out of here, man. Oh, mean, I should probably... more flowers. No. I knew there was going to be more, but I forgot that it's literally in the next room. Please hold. Well, it might be a little bit more than a hold. But it's fine. I just need to not encounter too many things, and then we should be fine as long as the encounters stay to a minimum. Because, yeah, they just need to stay to a minimum. Because I need to throw a flower. 4 of them. I need to throw 4 of them. Okay. We need a name for this, like it's an official sport or something. What should we call this? Like flower chucking? I need something to refer to it as. Professional flower chucking. Maybe. Works. Maybe. Pick up the flower. Throw it across the river. Yay. We call this pain. I mean, this takes 8 cube solves to do. I can't be giving so many freebies away. I literally have to do 8 cube solves. We're already to 4 though. So just 4 more. Okay. Honestly, I'd rather take Flowey than these flowers at this point in time. Wait, no, never mind. I don't want Flowey. Flowey also talks. Can we take one of the froggets? I would take one of the froggets. Give me froggets. Okay. Ignore the random motorcycle noises going on in the background. Okay. I can throw a flower. I can throw a flower. I've never been so happy to do this in my life. Not gonna lie. Just something makes me want to chuck a flower all of a sudden instead of keep it there. It's almost like it's hurt me in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how it is though. Okay, we can move on. Or not, because Papyrus is going to call us. Why did Toril have to give us a cell phone? She had to know what kind of pain she was going to put us in when she gave us one. Because now anybody can talk to us on any part, any place on the planet. Even Papyrus. Yep. We have problems. Can we, like, call a frog it? I mean, they don't talk much. I'd actually like to call one. Mostly because while I'm in the call with them, they're not talking at all. Nobody else can call me. Or they'll call me and I just won't answer. But either way, it's a win-win. Okay. I must fend off Papyrus. I already beat you once. I don't need to do it again. Leave. Hey, Perm. Leave. It was easy. I just, actually I shouldn't tell it. Okay. Should I try this with Delta Rune? That once it's like fully finished, you know? Like my first playthrough of Delta Rune will just be me solving a Rubik's Cube per input. that sounds like a nightmare, but it also sounds fun. And the key part is it sounds fun. I mean, it's already been a nightmare for Undertale, and Undertale by far is the shorter of all of the two games. Well, as far as I know, like I said, I've never played Delta Rune. Okay. So, what are you wearing? Not a bandage. Wait, actually, I am wearing a bandage. So we should say I'm wearing a bandage. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. We should tell him the truth. I spared his life, you know. He's not gonna take that information to undime. Or anything like that. Who I'm also gonna be sparing the life of. Man, why do I have to be so nice to everyone? Can we revert this to a genocide? No, that would be painful. Getting 20 kills like this. Would be awful. Am I wearing a gross bandage? Absolutely. Yes, I am indeed. I'm wearing a gross bandage. And you should run for your life. Is that true? Are you wearing a gross bandage? Absolutely, yes. Good. Man, this is such a fun idea, but it sure gets boring to watch really fast. Unless you do editing. And of course I'm going to say yes, because yes, I should do yes, thing of yes. So yes, indeed yes. So you are wearing a gross bandage. Yes. What should I do with this information? Yes. Is that all I can say? Yes. Am I having fun? Yes. Oh man. My brain. Got it, wink wink. So he's gonna call me again in the next room. What should I do? Run? Don't go into the next room. That's the best option. Just don't go. I kind of have to go. Not gonna lie. I kind of want to finish the challenge. Have a nice day. And then it's gonna have the stupid click. I hate the click. Why do the phone calls have to end with click? It brings me dread every time I see click on my screen. Click, 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 click. Too many clicks. There's a click. Another click. Everywhere's a click. No! A click. My nightmares. I have nightmares about those clicks. I don't actually have nightmares about those clicks, but I might. I might have nightmares about those clicks. If I keep seeing them enough. No, Washua, why did you have to show up? Washua, how could you? How could you? Curse you, Washua. Normally I'd be happy with you, but curse you. Okay. Sparing is awesome. You should try and spare every once in a while. I'm not gonna try and spare Washua though. I'm just fleeing. If this was any normal game, I would go for the spare because why not? But this one, no. We're running. Oh yeah, we have to go up. We have to press Z here. Oh no. We have to press Z. I guess I do have some stuff I have to do on this part of the screens. Yay. Let me enter this door really fast. Okay. I know where we're at. Okay. 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 Ow. Ow. I'm actually getting caught in the spears. I almost moved up there. I almost moved up. Okay, Monster Kid's about to talk to me. But we can't have that. So, solve time. Okay. We can do the first input now of the Monster Kid conversation. Undyne, just, oh no. Congratulations, buddy. You saw the most interesting part of the stream, Monster Kid. Just touched me. Name a single person in this world, in this game, that doesn't have some sort of affection towards Undyne that isn't Sans. Or a regular encounter. Thinking of anybody yet? I guess there's also Asgore. But almost everybody else is like... Entorial. Okay, I guess there isn't a lot of people who are obsessed with Undyne, but there's a lot of them. Okay? Leafy's, Monster Kid, Papyrus, the dogs, a lot of the villagers. I'm not ever washing my face ever again. Man, are you unlucky? Actually, I'm quite lucky. You just don't know it yet. How do you not recognize I'm a human? I mean, I guess there's a lot of different monster variants. I mean, I could just look like a monster because of the rag. That's kind of the point. I used you as the savior of me. Because that's what I do. I save me. I also save a bunch of monsters, but mostly me. It's me I save. All else can go, as long as I'm not the one to do it. Because it's me. Okay, I'm stopping with all of these me. I actually want to get to a save point now. I just wanted to do that first part of Undyne today. So yay! Can we get out of here, Monster Kid? Stop talking to me. I'm honest, stop talking to me. I don't want to see your face ever again, but I surely will. And that's a problem. Okay, there's the save point. Let's get it. And then I think that will be the end of today's stream. Poor person who joined in at the end. Poor person. Knowing the mouse might extract cheese from mystical gem makes you happy with determination. You want to fight for that cheese, you know? It's all about the cheese. Like cheesing fights. Okay, maybe not that kind of cheese. That's the kind of cheese Sans would use. It fills me with determination. Yes, determination to save me. And only me, nobody else but me can be saved unless they're fighting me. Because I'm unwilling to kill people. Unless they threaten me with anti-determination. So, yeah. We're gonna slowly exit out again before anything else shows up. Save. Yeah. Well, this is the end of today's stream, so goodbye.